Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. William Ruto made some remarks today and on Thursday. Remarks that have been generating a lot of heated political debate, and I feel they're worth analyzing and discussing in this forum. We are now borrowing loans from other countries because they started saving before us. Instead of borrowing from others, we want to start saving on our own so that even if the government wants to borrow, it will borrow from Mama Mboga, boda riders, or the ordinary Kenyan. William Ruto, 23rd November 2023. And then today, William Ruto made these remarks. The government has activated a response mechanism to assist Kenyans affected by floods across the country. The National Disaster Operations Center will coordinate the emergency response. The cabinet will meet on Monday to finalize a concrete intervention strategy. Met agencies that deal with various aspects of disaster response, State House, Nairobi. Cabinet secretaries, Council of Governors, Chairperson Anne Waiguru, Chief of Defense Forces, Francis Ogola, Inspector General of Police, Japheth Koome, among others were present. We condole with the families of the victims of the ongoing intense downpour and flooding in some parts of the country. We are pained by the loss of lives in Kwale, Mombasa, Samburu, and lately Makueni County, among other places. The government will act to secure Kenyans. That's William Ruto today. And he's saying we condole with the families of the victims of the ongoing intense downpour. Ruto is cleverly avoiding the use of Elnino. Let's start with these first remarks he made on Thursday. We are borrowing loans from other countries because they started saving before us. That's William Ruto, and he's saying that sooner or later, they'll be borrowing from Mama Mboga, bodas. Yes. There is a problem with William Ruto, ladies and gentlemen. And it's high time Kenyans to sit down and ask themselves, is Ruto okay? I think that's a very important question we should be asking ourselves. We should not just assume that everything is good. A president who has borrowed 4 trillion in 1 year, talking about saving to a point that the government will now be borrowing from Mama Mboga or bodas. Why is William Ruto laughing at these so-called hustlers? I think William Ruto is just laughing at these people. If Mama Mbogas and the bodas cannot even afford to put food on the table, when will they be able to loan the government? Because with this 4 trillion William Ruto has borrowed, that money is earning interest, and we all know that the Kenyan shillings is on a free fall. So this is a debt we'll pay for several years coming. And I know it's not going to stop it there. He's still going to borrow more because he has been saying that Immediately he was sworn in as the president, he said his government was not going to borrow. So he actually means the opposite. Something is seriously wrong with William Ruto. He's just laughing at the hustlers. And then now, on the issue of this heavy downpour, William Ruto ought to have started by apologizing to Kenyans because he misled the whole nation and Kenyans have died because of his misinformation. And now that he's saying that he met some people and they discussed about all this, I think the moment you see William Ruto getting involved in something, then just know there is no success story, or just know that is going to backfire. In fact, those people ought to have met alone without William Ruto. William Ruto being a part of their meetings spoiled everything. Nothing good is going to come from that meeting, and it will end backfiring very badly. William Ruto should allow other arms of government, other departments to do their work. He should not be micromanaging everything, because we have already seen some consequences of him getting involved in these things. Meteorological department warned Kenyans of Elnino. William Ruto came and told Kenyans that God had intervened and there was no Elnino now. It later emerged that even the meteorological department never scaled down on the rains, so they don't know where William Ruto got the information. It could have been more prudent if this meeting was done without William Ruto. So in this whole thing of Elnino, he should apologize, and if possible, let him be man enough, brave enough to resign. He's an embarrassment. He has made Kenyans lose their lives because of his aimless talking. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But as I stop, all these remarks confirms William Ruto is clearly hypocritical and out of touch with the reality. Kenyans are dying instead of apologizing. He is actually making some remarks that have got the potential of annoying Kenyans more. Why is he condoling with these families while he's the person responsible? Let's meet in our next analysis. In case you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any other person who may want to support our forum, for the forum to continue growing strong and stronger, contact me through that number below. Let's meet in our next analysis.
Hatutaki koskei tena, tunataka atupatie sasa vice chancellor mwingine. Tukiwa kweli koskei ni mtu wetu wa nyumbani, ni Mkalenjin, lakini alikuja hapa Moi University akatunyanyasa kabisa. Hata mimi nashangaa kuna roho kani, kwa sababu Ahiro alikuwa hapa Moi University na tuliona alikuwa mtu mzuri sana. Hata siku nyingine tulikuwa na harambee yeye akakuja, lakini koskei hajawahi kuja hata masisho. Tumepoteza watu wengi sana ambao wanafanya kazi Moi University, hajawahi kuja hata siku moja. Kuna watu wako na mashida mingi sana, so tunaomba tu kwa unyenyekevu Mheshimiwa Ruto atupatie vice chancellor mwingine. Hatuna imani na huyo tena, so ndio, lakini tunaomba tu kwa unyenyekevu, hatutaki huyo kabisa. Liwe liwalo, lazima aende kulia kushoto, do or die. Hatuwezi tukarudi nyuma kwa hii maandamano. Tutafanya mpaka nini? Hakuna kupembelezana kwa hii dunia, si ndio?
Rais wetu wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, tunakupenda na ni hapa ni nyumbani. Tunakuomba kwa heshima kubwa sana kama viongozi kutoka sehemu hii ya kwamba tafadhali angalia mambo ya Moi University. Tunahitaji mabadiliko Moi University. Tunahitaji management mpya Moi University. Kwa hivyo tunakuomba kwa heshima pamoja na waziri wa elimu Bwana Machoku, sijui yuko Kenya gani, angalia Moi University iko shida.
You brought us Professor Isaac Koskei the other time. You came to Keses, you incited the public against Professor Iro. Now Professor Koskei is here and is worse than even Professor Iro. We have nothing from Professor Koskei apart from making enmity between the community and the Moi University. Where are you now? Why are you silent? We need you now to come and rescue our workers. We need you to come and restore relationship between Moi University and the community. Why are you so silent?